Hello viewers, welcome to the video lecture series for job role of hand embroider class 9. In this video, we will cover Unit 2 Session 1 of this textbook on tools and materials required for hand embroidery. Tools and materials of hand embroidery. Embroidery is the craft of decorating fabric or other materials with colorful threads, beads, sequins, mirror, etc. with the help of needle creating patterns. To carry out embroidery, identification, selection and handling of embroidery tools and materials are very important. The basic tools and materials of embroidery are as follows. Different types of fabric, different types of needles, types of threads, hoops or frames, other embroidery tools. Different types of fabrics. Embroidery is practiced on all kinds of materials which can be pierced with a needle and thread. The quality of embroidery depends not only on the workmanship but also the quality of the fabric, thread, intricacy of the design, the closeness of the stitches and the color combination. Embroidery will enhance the beauty of the fabric only when it is done on the suitable fabric using appropriate design, needle, thread, backing and other materials. Now let us see some of the fabrics commonly used for hand embroidery. Linen. It is a fabric made from natural fibers, relatively soft, smooth, lustrous and has very strong texture. Cotton. It is a fabric obtained from the cotton plant. It is soft, smooth and absorbent. Cotton is suitable for garments worn close to the skin to keep the body cool in summers, since it aids air circulation. Crepe. It is a light to medium weight fine fabric and is used for making flowing garment since it drapes very well. Satin. Satin is a smooth, delicate and medium weight fabric. It is a fabric woven in warp-faced satin weave. Velvet. Velvet is a type of woven and tufted fabric. It is a medium weight, mostly silk or synthetic filament yarn fabric with a cotton backing. Silk. Silk is one of the most popular fabrics for designer party wear because of its rich look. The strength, luster and softness of the silk fabric make it the most attractive textile. The embroidery on the silk is mostly done with silk threads. Gabardine. It is a twill weave fabric made of a variety of natural and synthetic fibers. Georgette. This fabric is a thin, transparent, lightweight fabric and is mainly made of highly twisted silk yarn. Organdie. Organdie is made from good quality comb spun yarns. It is a thin, light and transparent cotton fabric in plain weave with a stiff finish. Poplin. It is the fabric with the fine cross ribs created by finer warp yarns and heavy weft yarns. Rubia. It is a thin muslin slightly thicker than the voile fabric. Chiffon. It is a lightweight, sheer, shiny and plain weave fabric. It has good drape and is used for making evening wear and party wear garments. Cambric. It is a medium weight cotton fabric which is finished with a little gloss on one side. Voile. It is a sheer, transparent, soft, lightweight, plain weave fabric. Now different types of needles. The most essential tool without which hand embroidery is not possible is the needle. It has three parts, namely the eye, shaft and point. Needles are available in different thickness, length, size of the eye, sharpness and shape of the point. Generally, the number indicates the size of the needle. Higher the number, the finer would be the needle. The selection of the size of the needle is done based on the weight or thickness of the material. The needles commonly used for hand embroidery are as follows. Crewel needle. It is the basic embroidery needle most often used for hand embroidery. For embroidery, crewel should be used unless some other kind of needle is specified. The long eye helps inserting the accommodating embroidery threads easily. Crewel needles come in different sizes, but most popular sizes to embroider are size 7 and 9. Tapestry needle. Tapestry needle point is blunt and it has a large eye. It is inserted between the threads of the fabric without piercing them. It is very useful for wool, mati and open weave fabrics. Tapestry needles are available in the local market in different sizes, mainly from 13 to 28, with 13 being the largest and 28 being very fine. Milliner needle, also called a straw needle, having a shorter, almost round eye. The eye and the shaft on the milliner needle are the same size, which makes these needles appropriate for working any wrap stitches such as bullion knot, French knot and so on. Chenille needle. This is a big needle with a long thin eye and a sharp point used for a thick thread. This needle is appropriate for stem stitches, lazy daisy stitches, straight stitches, mirror work, etc. Sharp needle. It is mainly used as a sewing needle and has a small eye. It may also be used for embroidery. Between needles. It is same as the sharp needle but shorter. Beading needle. It is a long, very fine needle with a tiny eye for small beads. The different types of threads. Threads are one of the basic material needed for embroidery. The most commonly used threads are standard cotton threads. These threads have mostly 6 separate strands which can be used together or separated and used singly or in group. The embroiderer can select the threads according to their requirement. Also, we have standard silk threads that are mercerized cotton, lustrous and suitable for most types of embroidery. The types of thread commonly used for hand embroidery are as follows. Pearl cotton. It is a highly mercerized and twisted thread very commonly used for hand embroidery. Pearl cotton threads are available in skein or a ball with different thickness, color and shade. Now the metallic threads. Metallic threads add shine and glamour to the embroidery work. These are available in the market in colors like gold, silver, platinum, copper and antique or aged version. Metallic threads are quite durable and require less care. Satin and rayon threads. It is a term used for synthetic threads which give a brighter and shimmery look in the embroidery. Over-dyed threads. These threads have more than one color in a single strand. They can be hand-dyed or mass-produced in cotton or silk embroidery floss. Wool threads. These are used in some special embroidery forms where a thick woolen look is required in the embroidery. These threads are available in a variety of weights and colors. Novelty threads. These include a wide range of styles, textures and material. Novelty threads can be fussy, metallic textured, leather, plastic, etc. Pure silk sewing threads, embroidery on fine fabrics such as silk. A silk sewing thread can be used for fine embroidery such as figurting, pin stitch and hem stitch, etc. Embroidery hoop or frame. This tool is required to hold and stretch the fabric to desired firmness and tightness while doing embroidery. A frame is a set of 2 rings. Each ring fits inside each other so that the material placed between them is held firmly and the fabric surfaces becomes tight and smooth to embroider. The frames are made up of wood, plastic or metal and are of different sizes. Their size is measured by diameter, mostly ranging from 3 to 12 inches. The hoop usually has a nut and a bolt for tightening of the fabric between the 2 rings of the frame. When embroidery is to be done on a large design, an adda, a big adjustable frame using mostly wooden bars, may be used. Plastic frame is a good option for embroidery work because it is durable and doesn't stain the fabric as a metallic frame does. Other materials used for the embroidery, needle threader. It is a small handy tool with a wire loop to thread the needle. Needle threader. It is a small handy tool with a wire loop to thread the needle. Fabric glue. This kind of glue is used only for fabrics and does not damage it. It is used to attach beads, sequins, pearls or different decorative material on the fabric. Seam ripper. It is a small tool to open or unsew the stitches in case of faulty stitches. Thimble. It is used to protect the fingers from getting pierced or discolored during embroidery. Metal, rubber and plastic thimbles may be available in the market. Ruler. A simple ruler of 6 or 12 inches may be used to measure the accuracy of embroidery as per the motif and design whenever it is required. Trimming materials. These are used to decorate the embroidered pattern made on any fabric sample or garment. They may be selected according to the embroidery design, type of fabric and use of product or material, liking of the user, etc. Scissors for hand embroidery. Small scissors of 3 to 5 inch length are mostly used by the hand embroiderer to cut the thread, edge of the fabric, etc. Micro tip scissors. It is a sharp tip pointed small scissor mainly used to cut fine threads very near to the embroidery pattern. Pinking shears. These have blades which give a zigzag edge to the fabric. It is used to cut the fabric to prevent fabric edging from raveling. Embroidery designs. The embroiderer can select the design according to the requirement, which can be taken from the catalog, internet, magazine, etc. Let us now summarize the session. In this session, we had learned tools and materials required for hand embroidery, such as fabrics, needles, threads, and embroidery frame or hook. That's all for this video. In next video, we'll learn hand embroidery stitches. Till then, enjoy watching and keep learning. Thank you.